ॐ शिवप्रदं सुखप्रदं भवच्चिदं भ्रमापहं विराजमानदेशिकं भजेह राममद्वयम्. When Rama decides to go to exile, he gives a lengthy speech to Sita asking her to stay back. He informs her to take care of his parents. He also warns her to behave appropriately before Bharata as he will be the future king. She says it's surprising why he is telling all this to her, as it's imperative that she will follow him to jungle. Rama then gives a detailed explanation of life in jungle. Unlike many glorified scenes in the later works of Ramayana, and especially its film and TV versions, there is nothing nice about life in jungle. His descriptions vividly list the troubles of everyday survival in dense forests. In addition to living in these tough conditions, Rama says they will have to follow the religious rituals without fail. But this dreadful depiction of tough life does not deter Sita from seeking his company. Rama tries to convince her, saying that in his absence it is her duty to take care of his parents as they are old. Sita says that she knows her duty very well and her primary obligation is towards her husband. Moreover, she says her in-laws are capable of taking care of themselves well. She also says that once an astrologer had informed that she had to live in forest for a long time and she was awaiting for those times eagerly. When Rama is still unconvinced, Sita gets really angry. She says her father did a mistake by marrying her to Rama. She says Rama is a woman disguising as a man. She asks whether he intends to give her away to someone. That Sita could say such strong words to Rama shows the strength of their relationship. In one more incident, she chides Rama for bringing weapons along while meeting rishis in ashrama. She says one gets tempted to use the weapons if they carry them for a long time. Her words during Agni Pariksha episode are also very harsh. She was a strong woman with a mind of her own. Finally, Rama had no option but to agree to her words. As part of ritual, they give away all their belongings and wealth to the needy. Even in such tense situation, Rama shows a sense of humor when a poor Brahmana Trijata comes to him seeking some help. Rama did not repent even for a moment that he had to leave the kingdom the very day he was supposed to rule it. When Kaikeyi insists that all three should wear dresses made from bark, Dasharatha intervenes and insists that Sita will retain her royal costumes. In fact, an angered Vasishtha tells Kaikeyi that he is even ready to make Sita the ruler till Rama comes back from exile. It's very interesting to see why Urmila, the wife of Lakshmana, was not allowed to come along. Though there is no direct answer for this in Ramayana, traditional commentators point out two reasons for this. One is that since Rama, Sita and Lakshmana decided to go away, it was Urmila alone who had to take care of elders in the family. Second, Indrajit, the son of Ravana, had a boon from Brahma. Accordingly, he could be killed by only that man who follows Brahmacharya for 14 years. Therefore, Lakshmana had to leave behind his wife to be able to kill Indrajit later. In this episode, Rama demonstrates how one should not misinterpret dharma for personal benefits. In his decision to follow his father's orders. Rama demonstrated the nuances of interpreting dharma and ensured that everybody followed their parts correctly. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यां परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु.